for the record.
My name's Ashley Pierce. Judge View. Thank you for allowing us to speak today. While no words can truly capture the void left by the reckless actions that stole my 8-year-old daughter, Adeline Christine Pierce, from this world 476 days ago, I pray that our voices will continue the powerful legacy of love and light that Addie brought into being. The overwhelming support I'm surrounded by today, along with Addie's father and her sisters who bear the weight of this tragedy, and our devoted family and friends, each carry a piece of Addie's extraordinary spirit, and they can confirm the significant influence she had on our lives. And now Kaylee's decisions that morning permanently changed the course of our family and our future generations. Since that dreadful day, I felt as though my heart has endured an unending attack of pain, far beyond what any mother should have to endure. On the very day Kaylee's actions first silenced my daughter's heart, I was delivered another crushing blow. Despite the initial hope sparked by the first responders' efforts, and thank you so much for that hope that morning. Despite the initial hope sparked by the first responders' efforts to revive her, the medical team at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta gently led me to understand the devastating reality. The force of Kaylee's vehicle had severed Addie's brainstem, eliminating any possibility of her return to us. Our next agonizing task was to explain this irreversible loss to Addie's sisters who witnessed the very carelessness that took her, and to our loved ones for whom that ordinary Tuesday morning became the last time anyone would hear her precious voice. For 5 devastating days, we kept vigil at her bedside, whispering our final goodbyes to a girl at her peak, with dreams and boundless potential. In our overwhelming grief, we made the difficult decision to donate her organs, hoping to offer a chance of life to other families. Through this selfless act, Addie has indeed granted more time to others, and pieces of her today live on. Well, I pray this decision holds eternal significance. As a mother, it felt like a sacrifice born not of noble choice, but forced upon me by the undeniably avoidable actions of Kaylee, leaving me with the only way to keep a part of my child alive. In the immediate aftermath of this tragedy, while still reeling from the shock of losing Addie, my older daughter Jada and her older sister Alexa bravely channeled their grief into action. The very week of the tragedy, they launched a petition on change.org, begging for safer school bus drop-offs and pickup procedures, advocating for roadside stops just to be moved to the driveways. Their plea, signed by over 20,000 people, exposed the frequency of this very recklessness that stole Addie from us. Witnessing their determination and widespread support for Addie's law delayed my own grieving process, forcing me to navigate legislative battles while my heart ached for my lost child. That following May, I'm drowning in the end of the year school events that Addie should have been a part of. I learned to mask my pain, to put on a mommy face for my surviving daughters. This act of necessity became a habit. further postponing the personal grief I desperately needed to confront. That same month, facing Adeline's first birthday without her, I tried to honor the 9th birthday she had so excitedly planned, forever grappling with the harsh reality that she would forever make 8 years old. I consciously have trained myself to compartmentalize my grief, reserving specific moments to confront the unbearable truth that my baby will never return. Each following month, that first year brought its own unique torment, the holidays serving as agonizing reminders of her absent presence, a void created by a selfish act. And 3 months ago, till February 1st again, marked the 1-year anniversary of the day Kaylee's actions shattered so many lives. While we each grieved in our own way, the fact that Kaylee had yet to face consequences corresponded with the devastation she caused, amplified the pain for many, hindering their ability to heal and move forward. Then, less than a week after this painful anniversary, our efforts to protect other children were challenged when a legislator deemed the cost of safety, preventing the very behavior that took Addie, too expensive, prioritizing financial concerns over the lives of children. My family and I returned to the Capitol to defend Addie's law, to argue that the choice to disregard the flashing lights of a stopped school bus can never be tolerated at the expense of innocent lives. Like Addie, a child on her way to school, eager to contribute to a better world. But at that expense again, delaying my own grieving process, forcing me to navigate legislative battles while my heart ached for 1 whole year now that I had lost my child. We were successful in upholding Addie's law, but we know this fight for the safety of all school children may continue. We will remain steadfast, Addie's voice echoing throughout our efforts, always. But now, Your Honor, 1 year and 3 months since I last held my baby, I got to whisper I love you. I stand here today seeking accountability for the actions that have undeniably broken the lives of everyone before you, and countless others, all at the cost of my precious innocent 8-year-old daughter. I had hoped the offered plea deal would spare my family the additional agony of this hearing. However, we are here because the choice to accept responsibility was not made, forcing us to relive the worst day of our lives. As you consider the sentencing, I ask that you remember this hearing. We stand before you just 5 days before what should have been Adeline's 10th birthday. Oh, it might be mine. To wake up, it's time to wake up. I'm sorry. However, we are here because the choice to accept responsibility was not made, forcing us to relive the worst day of our lives. As you consider the sentencing, I ask you to remember that. We stand before you just 5 days before what should have been Adeline's 10th birthday, still yearning for a measure of justice that might allow us to begin to heal. I chose to forgive Kaylee for the actions that stole Adeline from me. I understand the corrosive nature of my anger, and my deepest desire is to remain close to God, embracing love and forgiveness so that I may one day be reunited with my daughter in heaven. But my forgiveness is rooted in obedience and extending grace as it has been extended to me. But however, my forgiveness does not negate the profound consequences of Kaylee's recklessness. Therefore, Your Honor, I pray that the sentence you deliver today reflects the gravity of her actions and serves as a clear message that such disregard for the safety and lives of innocent children will not be tolerated. May it stand as a solid wall of justice, a testament to the immeasurable value of a child's life, a life taken, which is Alan's. Thank you.